RJ learns a life lesson at the zoo. Today, RJ is going on an outing with her father. Her father has told her that they will be going to the zoo. RJ has never been to the zoo before, so she does not know what to expect. When they arrive at the zoo, RJ and her father first take a look in the gift shop. There are so many things to see. Her father tells RJ that she can pick out one item and he will buy it for her. It didn't take RJ long to figure out what she wants. RJ picks out an animal that looks like a horse, but it has a horn sticking out of its forehead area. "Daddy, I would like to buy this horsey," RJ exclaims. "That's fine, RJ, but what you have picked is called a unicorn." "A unicorn? It looks like a horse except for the horn on its forehead," RJ exclaims. "That's right. Do you know that in the Bible, in Numbers 23:22, it says that God has, as it were, the strength of a unicorn?" asked Daddy. "No, I did not know that. Can we now go to the zoo?" "What is a zoo?" RJ asked. "Yes, RJ, we can now go to the zoo. A zoo is where they keep all kinds of animals," explained Daddy. RJ had an animal book at home that she loved to have read to her. She wondered if she would see any of the animals she had in her book. "RJ, do you know what kind of an animal this is?" Daddy asked. "Yes, it's a monkey," RJ proclaimed proudly. "That's right. Do you know that monkeys are very smart?" asked Daddy. "As smart as I am?" RJ teased. "Well, they are smart in a different way than you are. They can be taught to do different things. For example, years ago, when the United States was trying to make it to the moon in a spaceship, they first trained monkeys to go up in the spaceship to see if it would be safe for man to go," Daddy explained. "What else can monkeys be trained for?" asked RJ. "Well, they can be trained to help the disabled people by getting items for them that they cannot get for themselves." "That's neat," RJ exclaimed. "In the wild, from where they came originally, monkeys are like people in the way they like to live in family groups. But let's move on and see some other animals." "Here is another animal. Do you know what it is?" asked Daddy. "Oh, yes," exclaimed RJ. "This animal is in my picture book. It's an elephant." "That's right. An elephant is the biggest animal on land. See its big long nose? The elephant can pick up a peanut with its nose, and it can also pick up a very large log with it as well," explained Daddy. "In my picture book, it shows the elephant using its nose to give itself a shower. How does it get the water up its nose?" asked RJ. "Well, you know how to suck water up a straw." "Yes, that is fun," admitted RJ. "Well, the elephant uses his nose like a straw. With it, it can give itself a shower and also a drink of water." "Look at how big its teeth are," RJ said in awe. "Yes, they are made with ivory, and the elephant was almost brought to extinction because of its ivory teeth," Daddy said sadly. "What does extinction mean?" RJ asked, puzzled. "It means there would have been no more elephants left in the wild if good men had not put a stop to the bad men killing the elephants for their ivory teeth." "Why did they want the ivory teeth anyway?" RJ asked. "Well, you know, playing the piano is also called tickling the ivories, because in the old days the piano keys were covered in ivory. There were also many other things the ivory was made into," explained Daddy. "I'm glad the good men put a stop to the bad men killing the elephants," admitted RJ. "Me too," Daddy agreed. "Let's move on." Daddy, this next animal is one I don't have in my picture book. What is it? Asked RJ. It is called a tiger. It is the biggest of the cat family. It is considered very dangerous in the wild because it has been known to kill and eat man. Even those that are tamed can never really be trusted, for it could turn on its trainer too. Oh, how awful, RJ said. Don't worry, RJ. This tiger will never hurt you, for it is safely locked in a cage. Something else I want you to know about the tiger is it is an endangered species. There are not many left in the wild because man has gotten rid of their territory in which the tigers live. There are also bad men called poachers that kill the tigers. A day may come when all the tigers that will be left on the earth are those who are in zoos. RJ and her father continued to look at all the animals in the zoo, and when they were finished, RJ asked sadly, Daddy, all day I've hoped to see a live unicorn, but I never saw one. Why? RJ, the reason you never saw a live unicorn is because unicorns have not existed for such a long time that people think that unicorns are only a creature that someone made up in their imagination. What happened to the unicorn? RJ asked. RJ, I think it is time you learn a life lesson, Daddy exclaimed. I believe the unicorns became extinct because bad people killed them off for their valuable horns, like bad people almost killed off the elephants for their ivory teeth. You mean, Daddy, I can never see a live unicorn? RJ said sadly. No, not until the Lord Jesus comes back to earth and sets up his kingdom and restores that which was lost by man because they did not look after things here and now. Then will I be able to ride a real unicorn when the Lord Jesus comes back? RJ asked. Yes, RJ, I believe you will be able to ride a real unicorn. Can you imagine it? Asked Daddy. RJ tried to picture in her mind what it would be like to own a real unicorn. Do you know the life lesson you learned today? Asked Daddy. Yes, I do. It is to look after the wonderful things that the Lord has given to us here and now, so we don't have to only imagine we are enjoying them, RJ stated proudly. Very good reasoning, RJ. What are you going to name your toy unicorn? Asked Daddy. I'm going to name her Hope, because you have given me hope that one day I will be able to ride a real one, RJ said joyfully.